Good evening, beautiful humans. I'm Mary Cato, and this is the Melanin Culture, the hallowed ground where ordinary people of melanin get to share their extraordinary stories, passions, genius, gifts, and their unique insight into the human experience. It is also the space where we have raw, honest discussions on daily topics that affect us all and actually need wider and greater discussion. Now, let's get straight to the TMC stories to hear from our exceptional guests. My second guest this evening is the lovely Marie Kabamba. With an impressive background in the industry spanning 15 years, Marie has led and managed several top national and international fashion and lifestyle brands. With credentials acquired at the renowned Melbourne-based Australian Style Institute, Marie solidified her all-consuming passion of styling men, women, and interiors. Tonight, Marie will be sharing on her overwhelming drive in styling men and women. She will dissect for us the why in what she does, as well as share how she draws from her cultural roots.
Well, hello. My name is Marie. I'm a wardrobe coach, a fashion stylist, a stylist coach. It's all one and the same. I'm going to cover and just talk about a little bit what this means to me, why I do what I do, why I'm a wardrobe coach, and also kind of touch a little bit on my roots and how this basically affects what I do. What it means to me. Now, I've always felt and strongly believe that the clothes I wear, how I dress, how I style myself is merely an extension of my personality. It's actually a part of who I am. It's the versatile and creative me. And why do I do it? Well, again, why I do it really comes from what it means to me. It is from the same place that I function, the extension of my personality, again, the person that I am. I'm a natural encourager, you know, so one of my characteristics and the thing that I love to do, it brings me great joy in life actually, and that's helping others. So as a wardrobe coach, I am here to help, I'm here to guide, I'm here to advise, to offer something that perhaps many perceive might be unattainable for them, or they merely see it as a want, not so much a need. Now, I am a passionate individual. you may have picked that up already, but I can't help but move with the passions and what drives me. One of which is seeing others get to where they desire to get. I want to be that person who can help them get to where they desire to get. I almost feel like it's a responsibility actually for me to get out there and do this. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting on this gold mine of information, of insights that I can't help but, you know, share it. And that is to help men and women discover and rediscover who they are through daily presentation. Now, I once heard this incredible quote by, he's a motivational speaker, actually he's a business motivational speaker. I listen to him quite a bit. His name's Torre Quote. Sometimes we go seeking for information to expand our knowledge, to deepen our knowledge, sometimes something to inspire us or to challenge. But then something beautiful happens, and this is what took place for me when I actually heard this. It was something beautiful and surprising when we hear something that deeply aligns with our values. It becomes almost a reinforcement of that you're on the right path. And so Del Toro was explaining when he first met the famous Zig Ziglar, and this is what Zig Ziglar said to him. He said, "You can get everything you want in life if you're just willing to help enough other people get what they want in life." So the biggest challenge is what I was saying. The biggest challenge is that most of us, particularly us business-minded people, we're so consumed in life with getting our share of the pie. We want to fill our cup, you know. We get so consumed with that we forget to focus to help enough other people to get what they also need in life. And so Del Toro's quote, this is what hit them up for me. He said this: "An apple tree does not eat its own apples. The fruit that falls off the tree was never meant for the tree, but to benefit humanity." So here was a reminder for me, or to me I should say, that my talents, my giftings, my resources, they've got nothing to do with me. They're really a service that I can offer to benefit my clients. So why I do what I do really is to achieve that kind of marketplace impact. That's the marketplace impact I want to achieve, obviously, in what I do. Now, I also want to go over and just cover a couple of myths. I want to bust the myths. I want to put to rest some notions that we have as people, as human beings. Some of the myths that many of us have kind of grown up with, or we hear around as well, is the very first one, which is actually a fear for many, that fashion stylist and a wardrobe coach makes you dress a certain way. The fear of losing one's identity is real, as is the reality of wanting to rediscover yourself, I suppose. So a switch in careers, a breakup in a long-term relationship, or even a re-entry in the workforce after a prolonged absence can all contribute to the sense of an identity loss, which triggers a struggle to know what to wear, let alone how to wear it. So I'm going to pause right there, because I believe, and I know for a fact, I'm probably one of them as well, is that we all have enough clothes. Some of us way too much. We all have enough, but the struggle, the challenge, in fact, comes to when we got to put those outfits together. It's about bringing what we have together into an outfit. That's where the struggle, that's where the challenge is, and that's where having a personal stylist, a wardrobe coach, is the key to changing all of that. Let's continue on. So I also want to put to rest the myth that fashion is vain. Okay, look, I get it. It can be, and I can see where this comes from, but it doesn't have to be if we use it correctly. If we use it as a tool, definitely have fun with it. I have fun with it. I love having fun with what I wear, because, as I said earlier, it's an extension of my personality. So use it to land that dream role. You can use your fashion to make a great first impression, or you can use it to advance your career, to advance your business. Okay, you see, there is a psychology to fashion that is actually quite real. And I find it quite fascinating, but I feel like this could be a topic for another time. I believe that what we wear, how we wear it, it can have the effects to draw people to us, or it can actually repel people. Another myth that I actually want to bust, and that myth is a reminder, actually not a myth, this is a reminder that it's not about trends, not with me anyway. I'm not that kind of stylist coach. My styling won't put a focus emphasis on trends or being trendy, because I also believe this is another fear. For many people, it's actually, people don't want to be trendy when you think about it. They just want to be themselves, especially men. Yes, I'll draw on being current, keeping your look fresh, especially for my professionals. But at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about your taste, okay? Another myth I want to bust, a final myth, and that is only celebrities use personal stylists and coaches. That's not true. I love doing this because there is now, more than ever actually, a higher need and demand for everyday professionals seeking assistance from a wardrobe coach like myself. They know it's key to their career success. It's key to ensuring their business attracts the kind of clients that they require to see the growth. You see, I've spent over 15 years, or up to around 15 years within fashion retail management. It's something that I've done for quite a years in the past, and it brought wonderful opportunities to work with top national and international brands, both in menswear and womenswear. So my passion in menswear and womenswear really goes back a long way. So it's this very same passion that now sees me wanting to pursue a path into exclusively offering a wardrobe coach service to the men of Brisbane. There is a need and there is a gap to fill. Now, lastly, but not least obviously, I do this because it is full of fun. Like I said earlier, you've got to have fun with what you wear, you know. It is a highly creative form of work, but for me, it's not even work. It's just what I do. And yes, I do enjoy, but that's a byproduct. So essentially, I do this because there is no greater reward than to see how you can be a solution to someone's challenge. You can be an answer to their problem, an achievement to their goals. Now, how does my culture, how does my race influence this? As I stated earlier, much of who I am translates in what I do. Everything I do, it really translates from who I am. And this also means my culture, my original roots. It's just part of me. So basically, some will dispute this, but I believe this is the truth. Being Congolese most likely has already given me that advantage when it comes to style. We are very much a people group, highly conscious of our style and creativity. It's our music. We have Africa's most talented artists internationally, I believe so. Our music is loved and played all over the world, especially in France and Europe. It's our rich cuisine, it's our food, it's our effervescence, it's our jubilation. We are party people. We know how to host the best events and parties. Now, we also know the life of work. Now, this I would say goes across Africa as a whole. We work hard and we know the essence of being a femme d'affaires. Now, that's actually just a French term of businesswoman. In hindsight now, actually, when I look, I see now that my entrepreneurism is actually hereditary. My late mother was a businesswoman as far back as I can remember from childhood, actually. I mean, as a homemaker in Congo, she always had something. She always had a side hustle. She was actually the original side hustle of the family. In fact, I think even before that term was coined, she was doing it. She always had some form of service or business that she provided to the wider community. Even though my father was a successful professor nationwide, she still did this, and I suspect she did it because she was great at it. I suspect she did it because it was in her to do, and no doubt I caught this from her. She was very good at making money. You know, she loved making money because she was good at it, so why not? I don't blame her. Now, I have a couple of other siblings who, in their own right, have had successful businesses way ahead of me. So I'm not unique in this. It's actually something that's run in my family for years, and I suspect it will actually run for generations to come. It's a gift, it's a blessing. No, it's the blessing. And like the apple tree that doesn't eat its own fruit, I desire to give back to those who need it and can benefit from it. That's why I do what I do.
Thank you for watching The Melanin Culture. We are building a community and a platform that celebrates and showcases ordinary people and the extraordinary stories, gifts, genius, insight and experiences that they have across the city and across this country at large. So if you or anyone that you know has a story or a gift or experience that they want to share and connect with others, then email us at themelaninculture@gmail.com. It's on the screen and it's in the bio. We would love to hear from you. So like, comment, share, and join the culture.